So I was quite bored and I didn't really know what to do with my time considering how I finished all my assignments so far. Um, so I looked up something on the lines of, Python ideas or things to code in Python, and I found a random password generator. So that's what we're going to be coding today. Import time so then we can have delays. We then want to create a user input so then it's like a menu system. If we want to create, we then create a class, we then create a function, add a stub for it for now. We then call the class generator. We also then make a simple menu based conditional statements with if and else depending on what is pressed. We then import random as well, so then we can have a random integer between 1 and 20,000. We then convert the number to an integer. We do import string as well, so then we can have ASCII uppercase characters as well as any other characters that we need. Do a bit of debugging, printing the number and printing the ASCII strings, just to know what I'm working with really. Assign it to the variable choices, and then we can have a random letter variable that goes with the choices. Print that up to the screen, have a length of the user input of how long they would like the password to be, and then for I in the length, it will then choose the random letters. I had a bit of a struggle here trying to figure it out, but in the end I decided to go with a different method anyways. But at the moment I'm just proud of getting the random letters on the same line together with the ends and then quotation marks. We then want to add the random letters to the numbers that were also randomly chosen, and then as you can see they kind of work here. I'm just trying out the formatting of it all. I then thought using a list could be an appropriate way to do so we can add every random letter to the list and then print the list and then the string of the numbers. This did not work out in the end, but it was good to try to figure that out. As you can see, it does print in the list to the screen, but it wasn't really ideal for the way I was trying to do it, so I decided to scrap the idea eventually and choose a different one. There you go, now it kind of works, but I didn't understand how it wasn't being in comparison to the length input that I had. So I had to change around a few things. I realised it didn't work when I was putting it above the function, so I kept it at the bottom. So the issue I was having was when I said how long I want the password to be, and I said 13 characters, it was returning 6. I didn't know why, but it's because of the length of length, which was length is 6 words, so it wasn't really ideal and it wasn't really working out the way I wanted it to. So at this point it was just relatively simple and logistic debugging. So this project is pretty much a cybersecurity tool. It's going to be a random password generator, which allows you to have more secure passwords as they're automatically generated when you need them, and they're not necessarily all lowercase with a few numbers, for example. This will help be more secure online, because if you decide to use this random password generator for different social media accounts, for example, then that makes you extra safe and secure. Or even if you just used it once and then used them over different platforms. Obviously that's not best recommended, but if you did decide to do that, it will probably be better to generate a random password with uppercase, lowercase and numbers, rather than just having something that's resembled to you with a few numbers on the end, for example. I then decided to kind of just get rid of everything and then start from scratch. So I did all characters for ASCII string letters, and then string digits, and then string punctuation if I needed it. I then did the number between 1 and 20,000. I then did the user input of the password length and then put list 1. And then for X in range password length, we do a choice from all the characters and then add that to the list. And then we print it out, and then we can also write to the file as well. So then it gets saved into a file. Right. And then sorted some issues out.
how I was actually adding all characters to the list instead of just the choice. Once we did that, it then works and it prints out the length of the password that people want.
So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, obviously give it a like, and consider subscribing. I make videos like this every month or so. I have a few video ideas in my head already, so those are going to be coming out soon as well. So yeah, stay tuned and have a good one.